Rough Edge FM. Irritatingly irresistible internet radio at roughedgefm.com.
From the land of lemons, magic, and neighbors who still wave, it's Voices of the Valley. Join hosts Jim and John as they shine a spotlight on local businesses, city council news, community events, and all the colorful characters that make the Santa Clara River Valley feel like home. From Santa Paula to Fillmore and Peru, this is your hometown podcast, Voices of the Valley.
I just noticed it says Peru.
Is that what it says?
Something like that. Peru. It doesn't say Pyro.
How could you do that to them?
I don't know.
Wow, we got to fix that.
I mean, I think it says Peru.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. I
Wow.
fell asleep during the intro.
You've been working hard.
Yeah, I've been burning the midnight oil way too much.
Gotta get
So-
some rest.
I'm down 10 pounds,
Okay.
and I have 20 more to go.
Is that due to active movement, or you take care of yourself better? What do you do?
I'm drinking more water. I'm not doing Dr. Pepper.
Good for
And
you.
am I getting you
Mhm.
on your...
Can you hear me better?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, it's a little low. So
It sounds low,
yeah.
but I have your volume all the way up. So go ahead and talk.
Can you hear me now?
Not very,
No,
but
it is low.
yeah.
Is there a gain on there?
I mean, not really gain, but I'll put you all the way up.
All right.
So everybody hears me just fine.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
It's by design.
So
Anyway.
So I have some more news about my flight time.
Okay.
So for those of you who weren't listening last week, I had a little incident just before the show,
Mm-hmm.
filming Peter Pan, and discovering that if you do not have pixie dust or happy thoughts, you do not fly.
You had neither.
I had neither.
Or neither.
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 You say neither, I say neither.
Same thing.
I say neither, you say neither.
Good.
It's the
You
same.
didn't have any of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had none.
Okay.
None. And I had less happy thoughts when I landed.
I would bet.
I had some happy thoughts, but not the happy thoughts.
That split second you thought you could fly, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I landed, any type of happy thought that I might have even remotely had went away. So I ended up back out at the emergency room
Mm-hmm.
because my knee doesn't, well, let's see. It's not a knee anymore.
Doesn't look like a knee, right?
Does not look like a knee
Okay.
anymore. So I was supposed to do Deirdre had her going away party. Did you go?
No.
Okay. So she had a going away party at Gather and Play
Mhm.
for basically the transition in her new life. So she's leaving the college.
Mhm.
That wraps up at the end of this month, and she's going to be the interim executive director for the chamber. So they threw a nice little gathering for her, just to,
Mhm.
whatever the transition. So I was going to go. I was going to drop in because I had some other things I had to do later that night for shows and stuff. But needless to say, I didn't do the show, and I didn't drop in. Instead, I decided to spend my time in the emergency room
Okay.
with a knee that did not look right. So
Did they tell what's wrong with it? Or?
they want me to go see my regular doctor to get a cortisone shot or
Mhm.
something to that effect, which I don't understand why they wouldn't just do it there.
Would have been easier.
It would have been. I mean, you wait 4 hours to get in, you might as well.
Probably due to insurance.
I don't know. But I did not tear the tendons that run along the side.
That hold the cap together.
Yeah, I didn't tear that.
Okay.
It's the tendon that's underneath the ball. So there's a muscle that goes on the top of the kneecap down to
Along
the
there, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
And there's a tendon inside there. Meniscus or something, or that's where I did the damage.
Ooh. Those are damaged. These are your knee replacements.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
At some point, you may.
I know. After looking at my leg, I was like, I need a knee now.
Might as well get it. It's on sale. Pick one up.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and everything it's incredibly stiff. I'm doing a little better with laughing. I can laugh a little bit.
Oh, is your healing?
But if I oh man, if I cough, which I don't know why when I talk about coughing I cough, but if I cough, that's when it really hurts.
Yeah,
I should put you on there instead of looking at both of us.
okay.
For a little, it's like we're looking at me and
Yeah.
you and me. Let's look at just the two of us.
That's better.
Anyway, the coughing is incredibly painful.
Yeah.
And the burping, but I can do a little bit more laughing. So
Good.
yeah,
Take some time.
yeah. You said 6 weeks.
Okay, you're week 2, so it's not.
No, I'm like week 1.5.
Completed week 1. You're in the second
I'm
week.
going into the second week now.
Okay.
So.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Well, you don't mess up any other
suck it up.
components of your body, you know. So.
Well, that's the thing is you get, your leg is not behaving the right way. So when you're walking, sometimes it just drags, or you don't get it picked up. And, and so you fall a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, look at you. You fell and you didn't have anything wrong with you.
No. Banged my knee. That was it. So I wanted to be like you. That's why.
But yours is on the right side. Mine's on the left side. So together we're
maybe combining components.
Humpty Dumpty.
Combining components might make a healthy one, So.
Well, no, because you jacked up. Well, okay,
Yeah.
So my right leg is fine, so I could give you my right. You can give me your left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. Can they do that?
I'm sure at some point they could. Right.
Yeah,
so it's interesting to getting old.
Yes, it is.
It's the healing time that takes a long time. So.
It does. Let's see what we got here. Ah, Tim found us.
Nice.
Oh no! No, Tim. Let's not get carried away. There is always Dr. Pepper at the council meetings. That is the only thing that keeps me awake.
Yeah, the council meetings have gone really a long time. So
yeah,
they take a lot longer than I anticipated.
So at the last council meeting, Tim came in with a second Dr. Pepper.
Nice.
For me.
I saw him on video too.
Did you?
I watched it in video. So
yeah.
I can't handle sitting in there right now. I knew it was a big agenda. I'm like, you know what? I got things I got to do. So I'll just watch this. I had it on pause.
Yeah.
Doing it on the computer. So.
Well, I got, he came in with a Dr. Pepper. So I am doing more water, but I am not completely depriving myself of Dr. Pepper. Certainly not at a council meeting.
Well, that you're going to need something to keep you awake.
Yes.
Because especially when they have agendas like that, man, that's a long meeting.
Yeah.
They go at least 3 hours.
Now in July, I think they only have one.
Yeah.
And then in August, they only have one.
I think it's the first. I think they have the next meeting, and then they're gone until August.
Yeah.
They usually take a month off.
Yeah.
So, it'll be fine. So hopefully the July one's a short agenda.
Yeah.
But they haven't been lately. I mean, they get a lot done, but I'm like, man, sometimes the client question is back and forth. It's a little frustrating. I see that. I'm just like, why do we have to ask the same question 5 different ways and make the same comment 5 different ways?
Yeah.
Let's just get to the point. Let's move on, because people sit there that are on the agenda for a long time.
I felt bad for Deirdre.
Yeah.
I'm like, who did you piss off? Because she was the last item on the agenda.
I mean, and if I was there, and I was, they all do what they think is right, and they're going to do what they do, but I would look at the agenda and say, okay, why don't we move up a few of these things and let these people that are here for this, move on? Because like the city reports, some of these city presentations, they can move kind of towards the back if they had to.
Yeah.
And I think the mayor has the option of doing that, or any council member can make that suggestion. I've seen that when I was in Moorpark at one of their meetings, and we were on the agenda, and they moved us up because they didn't want us to sit there for 2 hours.
Right.
So they were very considerate of that. So I wish they would do that more here, because it would be a lot easier on people, and more people would get engaged. People don't want to sit there for 3 hours until their thing comes up. And maybe when they put the agendas together, maybe they structure it that way too. So I'm sure there's some opportunity there to do some things.
Right.
But it makes it hard.
So Tim just brought this up. One of the big things about that meeting was the Spirit of Santa Paula.
Yeah. Excellent move for the city and for Spirit. I thought it was good to bring in the rescue mission to come in and take that over. They have been doing some great work throughout the county, and so I was glad to see Clint Garman there, former mayor, former council member, who's overseen some of that project, and very close relationship with Kay over the years, and so it's good to see that they're going to actually, they made the offer to take it over. They have a lot more resources. Funding, they have funding opportunities a little bit different, but I think overall that would be a good move for them.
Yeah.
So, because you look at it, once Kay would like to step down, does she have she's the one who goes out there and does all that,
Trying to grab the money and everything. Yeah.
So I can see why she would look at another organization to try and bring somebody in that could kind of take all the success she's done and build it on top of that. And then being that it's Fillmore, Piru, it's all the valley here, you need to have an organization that can take that on. And so they've been doing that all over the county, which is great.
Yeah, they seem like they're very well organized, and that they're
yes.
He seems like a very genuine kind of guy.
Oh, Clint's great. Do you know the history of Clint Garman?
No.
Okay, he owned Garman's Pub downtown.
Okay. All right.
And he was on the council, I think, for almost 8 years. I think he stepped down when he moved out of town. I might be wrong on that, but he was mayor also.
Okay.
So he was mayor in 2018.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So fairly recent.
Yeah, recent. And he lives in Ventura. I heard he might move back in town, so maybe he might run again. You never know. But he was great for the community, a great community leader, very compassionate about a lot of things that go on here. In fact, I texted him today. We were talking today. We've been friends over the years too. So, but he does a lot of good work through the churches, and now working with the rescue mission. I mean, it's a great fit for him too.
So how did he get involved with homelessness?
I think that's kind of one of the initiatives that the rescue mission's taken on, and through church. I think that's how he got connected. He used to be the local rep for Matt Levere, supervisor, till a couple of years ago. But he was overseeing Ventura and Ojai, and then he ended up starting to work I think he went to work for somebody else, and he ended up with the rescue mission. So it's a great fit for him. I mean, that's kind of what he does.
Yeah.
So he was part of the Catalyst Church here in town for years, and so I know he still comes back to it as well. So he's very, very connected with the community, so he understands exactly the needs for Santa Paula.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought when I saw him there, I was like, oh, that is just perfect for our community and for Spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's important because you get some of these standalone type organizations, nonprofit, it's really hard to make an impact and to make yourself heard.
Mm-hmm.
But you partner with a chain like that, and now all of a sudden you got a much stronger voice. You have more access to funding,
and having a person that understands the community that's going to help oversee it.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah,
he was in the weeds when all that was going on too. So, so he's very well respected in our community.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So Tim, I'm sorry to say there is no prize for staying for the entire meeting. Maybe you'll get a attaboy.
Give him another Dr. Pepper for the way home.
Well, no, he's supplying me.
Oh, he's supplying you.
He's my supplier.
Oh, well, you got to give him something in return.
What, I gotta give him like cash or something, or
that would help. That's always a plus.
Yeah, I know.
I owe you.
He's my supplier.
That's awesome. Thanks, Tim, for taking care of. So it's always a good thing. So,
yeah,
and I like the fact he's in at these meetings too. So he's well, he represents the public well when he's there.
It'll be funny. We'll be in some back neighborhood, and I'll walk up to his car, and it's like, "Hey, you got the stuff."
Slip him a little 20.
Yeah, he gives me
a bag of stuff.
Dr. Pepper. Cops come by. What's going on here? Yeah, we got a deal going.
Mm-hmm.
We got a deal going down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Dr. Pepper.
My 2 liter. Pepper.
Yeah, 2 liter. Ooh.
Yeah, I need this for the council meeting.
I got 2 liters.
That might get you through the council meeting. And you came out. I saw you come out and took the went to the podium too.
Well, they were talking about, and this is something Fillmore is going to have to deal with too. SB 707 or something like that. I forget what the letters were, but they have to be able to provide online interaction with the community, as far as them being able to not only watch the meeting but to be able to interact in the meeting. And so I know they've been looking at a lot of software. They've been going through these different options. Some of it's really expensive, and it has to be able to translate. Well, Google has translation, and you know, a lot of the meetings, whether it's Zoom, we can do it on StreamYard. So they were talking about the technology and what's this going to cost and blah blah blah. And so as they're going through, I'm telling Dan, it's like, Dan, we could do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so he's like, take the podium, but I think everybody wants to leave.
You should have sat there for like 30
Yeah,
minutes
I know.
talking about it and be like, oh.
But and here's one thing I did not know, and I got to check it out, is Jenny was talking about people basically meeting bomb the Zoom meetings, where they're coming in and they take the meeting over. And
that was happening for a while during COVID.
Yeah.
That people were going in the comments and all. So you have to have somebody monitoring that
Yeah.
the whole time. And the thing is like, who's going to monitor it? Is it a city staff? Do they pay external to monitor it? You know, what is it? You know, are you going to be able to sit there and do that because you're doing all the other stuff? You know, are they going to hire somebody to do that?
Well, internally, even externally. So whenever the meetings are held off-site, I bring all my own equipment, and I stream to their YouTube channel and everything else through StreamYard. The same thing we're using for this. So it's so we use StreamYard. Now StreamYard has added a whole bunch of services to their platform. One of them being seminars and you know, things of that nature, where you can bring in a lot larger size audience to the table. I got to imagine, because I need to look it up, but I got to imagine that Tim just volunteered to moderate.
That'd be great.
But I got to imagine they must have implemented a lot of security protocols.
Yeah.
Because back in COVID, it was all fairly brand new.
Yeah, nobody knew the technology, how it was going to work.
Yeah.
But they had to have the meeting.
They had the technology, they had Zoom, they had, but never to the degree that it was going to get utilized during COVID.
Yeah, they had to write policies for a lot of these things that didn't exist.
Yeah.
You know,
It's kind of like AI.
Mhm.
You know, now everybody's scrambling to write their AI policies.
Yeah.
But even like right now, I'm moderating
Mhm.
because I mean, I'm only moderating with Tim, but
Yeah. But what do you do if all of a sudden you have somebody trying to push something political, push something to sell? How does that work? Can you actually monitor it before it shows live?
So I have the ability. So like right now, I can add these comments to the stage.
Mhm.
Okay. I also have the ability to not let the comments show unless I approve them.
Okay, that's my question.
And so, like for example, I could go up like this, and I could show, you know, that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different options. So if somebody's trying to come in and basically sabotage the meeting through that, I can even highlight them, and I can block the user from even coming on.
Yeah, because back when the council was doing that, there was nobody to monitor. They were just trying to stay online at the time. And I don't know if it was the city clerk that was monitoring it or what, but you know, it was the unknown, so nobody really knew it. So, and it wasn't just here; they were doing it all over the place, you know? So, but how do you streamline that? But you see, as you're showing, it's like you can actually block it and just post what you know.
Right.
And
if you know, if you're moderating it through chats, then the moderator could just be like, okay, so we have a question from so and so.
The only is the legal aspect of it, because it is a public meeting, and you know, if you're filtering people and only picking and choosing what you want to show, what determines what can go on and what can't go on?
So here's what we would do, because we had talked about that at the city.
Mhm.
They would still have to fill out a form to make a public comment. And so as we get to the public comment section, we would just allow those people into the room
Mhm.
and be able to state their public comment for 3 minutes, and then we boot them off the room.
Which they did before.
Yeah.
But the problem was, I think what had happened is people were getting on there for the 3 minutes and they talk about something completely different.
Well, they can talk about whatever they want during
but
public
but
comment.
it wasn't even anything related to any of it. It was just more, I think that's where Jenny was kind of like, some of that was,
Oh,
they were commandeering.
then I'd boot them off right there
Yeah.
and say,
So-
okay, so you're done. This has nothing to do with the city.
But they already offer, if you want to submit a question ahead of time, you can do it online and
Yeah.
put the form out there. But I get it. It's a public meeting, people should have the opportunity to submit something. But yet again, they do. It just, do they need to be live? I mean,
Well, I think they have to be allowed to get their public comments. They have to be allowed to speak their public comments.
I would think that you would have to have somebody monitoring the public comment section, like what you submit, real time. So you can set up something where we'll put you on if you submit a comment card.
Yeah.
And then do it that way before anybody can just chat and do whatever, but in order to put them on the air.
So what would happen is everybody would be in a waiting room.
Yeah.
And then Julie would get the public comment submissions in.
Mhm.
And then she would go in and tag all those people in the waiting room. And then when it's time for the public comments, she would be able to provide the mayor with the list, and the mayor could announce the name, and then she would bring them into the room, let them state their comment, and then bring them back out.
So instead of doing all the technology, all that couldn't you just set it up as a Zoom meeting also, as a public meeting?
That's what I'm talking about.
So they don't need to get all the new technology to get started, do they?
No, they don't. That's what I was trying to express, is that, even though this is due in July, like the July's meeting, she's got to have this in place.
Mhm.
It's still very doable.
Yeah, even if you're working towards it and say there's a delay on it or whatever, you can actually offer that through Zoom. But then again, if people don't have access to Zoom, what do you do?
Right.
But that's where I would say, when they submit it on the city website, if they're able to submit it on the city website, they should be able to log into Zoom.
Yeah, there'd be a Zoom link there.
Yeah.
And then they could fill out the public comment card,
Yeah.
which would then submit it, and then they can go in to the Zoom meeting.
And I know they're going to say, well, what about people that don't have technology? Well, what did they do before?
You got to come to the meeting. Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, we all have phones for the most part now. If they can figure out, although it's not as user friendly on a phone as it is on the computer.
No.
That needs to be corrected. But before, you just had to show up.
Right.
And you see people that either they speak Spanish or whatever, they can come and speak, and there's translations. So and then what happens online is their translation.
That's the other part of this bill.
Yeah.
Is because our demographics is X% of Hispanics, we have to offer it in Spanish. But Google Translation can handle that on the fly.
Yeah. Which is, they need to invest in that technology. Well, even council
And I can guarantee you, like these places that are selling the service, I can guarantee you that they're using some form of AI to translate.
Everybody's using that to translate.
Yeah.
You see a lot of county meetings and other city meetings, they're using Google Translate and AI to do that. Yeah, that's part of it. I use it on a Zoom meeting the other day. I took AI notes and all these other things, and it gave me a kind of a, not perfect, but it gave me a good snapshot of what we talked about. And I went in and made some spelling corrections and stuff, and it was fine, but it gave me a one-page summary of what we talked about.
Right.
And so, everybody's dipping into doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just how much they want to invest in this thing.
Right.
Or what's the requirements that they have to have? I'm sure there's going to be a minimum that they have to have.
So the minimum is that they have to be able to engage online. They have to be able to speak online, and they have to be able to translate to Spanish on the fly.
That is hard for what happened. Like when we have these council meetings where you've got 100 speakers, man, how taxing that's going to be on. You're literally going to sit there on Zoom or whatever looking at it while it's just going. it's hard enough in person, but man, yeah, that's going to be a tough one to switch over.
Tim Eubanks used to work for Google, and
That's
so
right.
he's I think he was behind the conspiracy of Google taking over and dominating the world.
Oh, they already are. I had an update on my truck, and guess what? They added Gemini to my truck. It says Gemini is now active in your vehicle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was testing it when I was driving back from Palm Springs yesterday. I was asking it weird questions, and it popped it all up. You know? Yeah, it's pretty good. It is really good. But man, they Chevy stuck it in the truck.
Wow.
So yeah. So I got Siri and I got Gemini my that I can use.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're listening to everything I'm talking about. Too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You're gonna open up your Facebook and it's gonna be loaded with whatever you had conversations on.
Crazy about it is I was looking at something on my phone and I forgot what it was. And I was talking to my wife about it and telling her about it. All of a sudden that stuff pops up on her phone.
Yeah.
And she's like, why am I getting these things? And I'm just like, well, yeah, remember we were talking about this. And so
Okay,
yeah.
so apparently Tim still works at the World Domination headquarters.
Oh, he does.
He's just on medical leave right now. He needs to get surgery.
Okay. So could he get like family discount for the city for equipment?
Yeah.
Get the family discount, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy what's there's so much technology. I guess it's just figure out what's the right technology that works for our community. You know what's crazy is if you go to other cities and there's like several different languages, man, that's going to be
hard. It's based on percent of your population. If you have a certain percentage, then you have to be able to.
Yeah, I mean, it's the technology's great. I love technology, but man, it's moving fast. What do you say?
He just scared me.
Oh.
He said, "Believe me, they're doing more than just listening, my friends."
Oh, I know. The robots are going to take over. You know, they're going to dominate. So we're going to be replaced by robots here in our show.
You know, what's interesting is all the movies that they had in the 80s were like 80s and 90s, like Terminator and that war one where the computer was, doing a fake war. And
yeah,
it's like all coming to fruition.
It's that 30 plus years ago, people were thinking about it and it's happening now.
Yeah.
Well, it's back like in the 40s and 50s when we're talking about spaceships and all these things and different, computers back, was it in 1970 when they were talking about all these computers that are going to talk to you and all this stuff? That was way back when.
Yeah. Well, Star Trek, they had the first cell phone.
Yeah.
They're little communicators, the little flip phones.
Yeah. I still want the stun gun though. So I haven't come up with that one yet. So.
Oh, close.
Well, they do have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a form of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just crazy how fast technology is moving on us.
What's crazy is how Hollywood is ahead of the curve.
More than they tell people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's crazy.
I'm convinced that we're all just in some plastic bubble and the aliens are just feeding us all these thoughts, and you and I are not really here. We just think we're here doing this whole thing and living our life, but we're stuck in some cocoon.
Wasn't it Men in Black? There was one of the versions where whatever solar system they were in, they were in a snow globe, and they shook it, and there was an alien with a snow, and it was about Earth or something. It's like they pinpointed to where I think Will Smith was, and then just as it zoomed out, it went to where there was actually aliens with a snow globe looking at Earth.
That's what Santa Claus does.
Exactly. Well, Santa could be part alien too.
I know.
So you never know. I mean, how does he do what he does? So.
That's right.
But yeah, it's it's good to see Santa Paula stepping up and moving towards better technology, because I really think Channel 10, man, the quality of that is just not good at all.
I really wish we could get that up to high def.
I know, and I've talked to the city manager Dan Singer about it. I was like, what can we do to make that better? But I know there's limitations.
Well, Spectrum, first of all, has to step it up to high def.
It's public television, basically, and they give them, it's free, so they're getting what they get, So
right.
I mean, if you want higher quality, you have to go online. But even then, it's like, yeah, we could step up and do a lot more. I mean, I don't even know if those cameras are like 4K in there or something. Or they still be able to...
They're 1080.
Okay, so at some point you can upgrade those too.
Yeah.
So if they're going to do everything, like they should just get a package and redo everything.
Well, the whole God, what is it called? the whole is something foot, whatever the system is that's communicating with the cable network. That whole computer and everything about it would have to be upgraded, which is like tens of thousands of dollars.
Right. Yeah.
Their board needs to get upgraded because it keeps failing at certain times.
Yeah, people don't realize it's a lot of money to upgrade. Unless they can get a grant from somewhere, it's just not gonna fly.
Yeah, I'll bet you it's well over $100,000.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I think because not only just the equipment, but you got to pay people to do it, and you're paying probably prevailing wage because it's a city equipment. And stuff.
Wait a minute, I can get prevailing wage?
Didn't they tell you?
No.
Got the memo?
No.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
So they're going to give you $20 an hour, okay? So
Ooh.
instead of that $5 you're getting.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Awesome. That is incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot of components on that, and so it's what they're talking about now probably won't be reality till next year. But at least I don't know if it's in their budget for this coming year.
It really, unfortunately, doesn't matter because come July, it has to be enacted.
Well, you can do a short-term thing,
Yeah,
while you're getting equipment, but by the time that whole system is upgraded and everything, it's next year.
yeah,
Easily next year. But
Yeah.
but there's a short-term solution.
and they might find out that what they're doing ends up working just well, and they don't have to take that extra step.
As long as they meet the minimum requirements, like I say, if you do a Zoom thing and the whole thing and push people towards that, if that satisfies them, you're good. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Save that money.
Yep.
Save the money, upgrade the cameras,
All right, so today's agenda was on getting yourself organized. But clearly from our conversation and from Tim Eubanks saying that Google has already dominated the world. And so we're just going to let Google organize our life.
Yeah. That's pretty much, well, you have a calendar, right?
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
got tasks and you got
a calendar, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's already
You got tasks and all that good stuff. So
it's already running your life.
Yeah.
Whether you know it or not. Isn't it crazy?
So maybe next week we'll actually get onto that topic.
We could talk about that for hours.
I know.
So many different things. So
Yeah.
all right.
But I just wanted to highlight a few of the tools. So Tim, little research for you. Want to talk about some of the tools that can be used to help organize your life and allow you to not necessarily free up time, but we spend so much time in our head trying to remember, oh my God, I can't forget about this. I got to do this and I got to do that. So what kind of tools out there can we use to help organize our life and take away some of that stress that we go through of trying to make sure we get it all done?
Organizing your life's one thing when you go through your calendar, but do you make time to not do it? That's the thing. Can Google tell you you need to take a break and not?
Well, my watch does tell me I got to stand up.
Yeah. Well, but will Google tell you, hey, it's time for you to take a day off?
I learned something.
Mm-hmm.
So my watch will tell me to stand up, but standing up does absolutely nothing. Because I told the doctor, I said, I've been sitting and then I stand up for about 5-10 minutes and then I sit back down. And he said, no, you can't just stand. You got to move. It's the moving that helps. Well, my watch doesn't say anything about stand up and move.
It's just a stand up.
Yeah. So,
well,
all right. So Tim, if you know anything about Gemini Assistant, you got to come on to the next show and talk to us about it.
That would help. I'm just learning Gemini.
Yeah. So Gemini Assistant, though, this is the assistant.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are setting up separate computers for, just to have that as an assistant. So if you know something about it, Tim, come on the show. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
And with that being said, we are done.
Yes.
Over and out. Wrapped up. Time for a nap.
This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.